here in the backyard, and I do apologize that there was no intro to take a look at this locker when I got there. Some stuff happened, so I couldn't actually get a video of this, but I will throw up some pictures right here of what I was looking at. We're gonna go ahead and already call it the tool shed. And also there's a big reason why I bought this, so we're gonna go ahead and dig into this locker. It was $1,100. It was only 30 minutes from here, so the drive time was not that bad. But we're also gonna do it a little bit different on how we do the pricing at the bottom this time. But we'll go through all that when we go through Mr. Locker. Also in the state of South Carolina, which I didn't know 100%, is that, look at all this, Kayla hasn't seen it. Look at that. In the state of South Carolina, when people don't pay their bills or whatever, if it ever goes over what they owed, they actually get a check. So I actually saw this one with the person owed and what we paid. They actually received a pretty big check on this one. So that's interesting, right?
Huh.
Yeah, did you know that?
Did not.
Yep. So if any time, so the actual company doesn't get the money, they send a certified check right to them. So. All right, enough about that. This dolly is ours. Come here, Mr. Dolly. But this is the heaviest duty broom in the world. It's gonna be our new storage unit broom. Feel how heavy this thing is. I mean, that's a heavy duty broom right there. What's it called? Quickie job site. You're using that broom, you ain't doing no quickie job site. So now the stuff in the bags is literal trash. Like just straight up trash that, we're just gonna throw away. This is our dolly. Hey, Dolly, welcome. Man, we got Mr. Daniel back there. We'll talk about him. Everybody's been missing him. He's just been relaxing, you know. I tried to get him to work. We put his new jury on. We'll show his jury off later on. I told him, listen, you gotta come to work. We have pallets. We have small pallets and big pallets. Now we do need 2 big pallets for something that we're doing. And now pallets aren't expensive, but they still are worth some sort of money. We used to pick them up for free when me and you were doing pallet flags, remember? Mm-hmm. That's actually, get into story time, that's actually how me and you started to flip things.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much, this thing is grabbing my neck meat, get out of the way. It wasn't so much us flipping stuff online, we were making little pallet flags.
I think I have some pictures for you. You can post.
Yeah, I'll post a couple pictures. And we did pretty good. We sold like 50 of them, I think.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of hard work, but it was pretty enjoyable. All right, these guys right here, 1 by, what are they? 16? Something like that. They're good to have. They're probably $5 a piece. And this is how we're gonna do the thing down below. If we can use it and it's gonna save us money on projects around the house, we're gonna go ahead and put it down at the bottom. How much? So that's probably, I don't know what, $5 in wood, $10 in wood. This nice bin. This bin at the Home Depot is what, 30 bucks, 40 bucks?
I've never even seen a bin like that at Home Depot.
This is a nice, look at that bin. This bin will be utilized. And we can use it. That's $10 value right there. Now the value, you probably just said, well, you said it was worth 30, but you said the value is only 10. We're saying like what we would buy it at a yard sale for. Yeah. Does that make sense? Bed frame. Midsection.
Is there a bed in here?
No bed.
Oh.
Nope.
That's pretty surprising.
Yeah, there's usually a mattress. We found a boat though. We got a whole boat in here. Oh. And that's gonna be probably my title. I found a boat in a storage unit. Piece of copper piping. Keep the Keep the copper. You can scrap it. Little thing right here. And we actually might start doing that. We might get bins when we do underneath the eBay barn. We're gonna get big bins and we're gonna put them on pallets because we'll have the machine to move the pallets. It's a good idea because it was actually y'all's idea. Big, like huge bins on a pallet, throw the copper, the precious metals in them, and then, or semi-precious, whatever they're called, non-phosphorus, who knows what that word is. And then just put it in the back of the truck when it's a lot. We'll get our license to do it and we'll go scrap all the stuff. So, another dolly. That's our dolly. We got some wood here. I'm not 100% sure if we're gonna keep this. It's rounded here. It's almost like it would be for shelving. probably. That's some good wood though. This one's all bowed up though. Look at the size of this piece of wood.
Dang.
I know. That's a good piece of wood right there. Whoa.
Piece of wood.
That's a nice piece of wood. Let's throw it down there so we get some moisture in it, you know, because wood likes that. Another piece of wood. A lot of this in the beginning is going to be some wood. It's so heavy too. Got more wood here, more wood. Actually, I think these are shelves. And then you got this piece of wood here. We could have called this Woody. Woody which is actually a better name than the tool shed at this point. All right, got a bin. This is just trash. At least I'm hoping I threw all the trash things. Cause now these bins are ours. We have 2 of these in here that we brought. And because we knew that it was going to be full of a whole bunch of small stuff. And then Dad actually loaded most of this by himself because of not much in here. This is some sort of like rubber like stuff. We're gonna use this around here. Dad just told me don't throw anything away because we'll use it. So that's probably stuff nowadays to actually build stuff is super expensive. So that might be $10 worth of stuff. This is probably nothing. There is some clothing I did see in here. This is a nice little fishing vest. Look at that. Fly fishing vest?
It is nice.
It is nice. Probably $5 on your show. What's it from? Streams Designs. Extra, extra large. Extra, extra, read all about it. Nothing in the pockets. Got some extension cords, which is nice because we always need them. And then we have some fiber, like tape. I don't know, probably worth $5. That's the only thing in that bin. The bins get better. Don't worry about that. At least I hope. I really don't know.
That tape looks like someone just waxed their leg.
Oh my goodness. Is that what it looks like when you wax your leg? Is that how?
No.
Oh no?
My hair does not get that long.
Well, I didn't know what you were saying.
Sometimes. Now
Sometimes.
in the wintertime,
Ooh.
questionable.
Questionable. Another piece of wood all broke up. No good for that. Trying to get this big boat out first, but I think she's wedged in there with that pallet being on top. No, we might be able to do it. All right, here's the boat. Now, kayaks nowadays, it's a 1-person kayak. Kayaks are expensive. And we do have the seat and we do have the paddle somewhere. Check that thing out.
Ooh.
I know, it's a fishing kayak. It's from the company, well, it's a 10T something. Do you see a company name?
What's this 10T?
I think it just means it's 10 foot, maybe. But if you take a look, this is actually what you want in a fishing kayak, because we actually had kayaks which were super fun. You have an area here to put your like cooler and stuff. The seat's gonna sit right here. And then this guy even had the scupper hole things that should pop out. That's for the scupper holes. You got a little thing here. This is usually a dry area. Open up. Oh my goodness. This is usually like a dry bin. Has like a little basket. You usually put your phone in or something like that. Yep. Little dry area. That's nice. And it has the cap, which is good. He has all this is complete with the footerage. This right here is usually for, you can put your drink there or whatever, because there's a slide thing on there. And then that's where you put your feet. Then up there you can have your other stuff.
Man, this thing is set up.
I know.
Really nice.
Yeah. This even has like the nice decking here, which ours didn't have.
I like this too, where you can put your...
You can put stuff. Yep. It also has handles in here, which is nice.
Oh, yeah.
This is a nice little setup rig right here. I think on Facebook Marketplace, with the paddle and the seat, 300?
Yeah.
200? 300? I'm thinking
I'd say
300.
250.
250. We'll put it on for
Get it
250. Yeah, because it is fishing season. We'll have to drag it this way, and it's in super good condition. Take a look at the bottom, because we tore ours up mostly on oyster beds. What's the bottom look like? That looks good. You always want to just check up here. That's not bad.
A little bit, but not bad.
There's no like, ours looked way worse than this because the oysters, and then back here you always want to look to see if it's got any hole in it, and she's good. So that right there, that's not bad. We found a boat. First kayak we've ever bought in a storage unit. We'll see how well it sells too. Come here, little buddy. That's a good little kayak. You go out there bass fishing, catch Billy the bass.
People kayak fish in the
river
a lot.
That's where I'm thinking, because there's fishing reels in here and they're smaller. So I'm thinking it was a bass fisherman. Just my humble opinion. But you know what they say about opinions. What is this? Trash. A lot of trash. Just a lot of trash. Got a nice pegboard.
It is a nice pegboard.
I hate insulation. This thing's like stuck in there. All right, if you want to come in here, because we're going to have to get some of this stuff out. Insulation, trash. We'll show the pegboard. But this right here is like just a whole bunch of wood. And we will show some of this down here. But check out like this red cedar.
Oh yeah.
I guess he was starting to try to make like maybe tables or plaques or something. That kind of looks like a person. Got a head, an arm. Right? No? And there's a whole bunch of them. So I don't know if we could sell it. Maybe give away for free to somebody.
Man, I'd like to make something of that.
What you gonna make out of that?
Like a little table.
Yeah, you could definitely make a table out of it.
Put some epoxy or...
They rough cut it pretty bad.
Yeah, you definitely have to sand it. It would be a lot of work.
You'd have to get a planer, like an actual planer.
Yeah.
We didn't see one. You would need a tabletop planer to get those to probably the right amount. These right here are really good. These are them wire things, but they're good for like a miniature table.
Yeah.
There's a huge one in here, like a real big one, but they're cool for like little tables.
That's cute.
Do you want it for your...
Yes. Oh.
You could use it for your...
Greenhouse.
Greenhouse. Also, back in the day, wasn't this all wood? These? And now it's made out of like cardboard.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that cardboard, some sort of like something.
Durable.
So hopefully it's like waterproof. All right, so that's all you got here is just a whole bunch of different woods. We're gonna clear all that stuff out and then we'll get to it. You got another big pallet back there. We're gonna use that for projects around the house. So that's savable. It's probably, again, like $5. These right here are big boys though. These are, they say they're 3.5s, but these are good to have here. That's a good piece of wood right there. That's probably $10. That's a good piece of wood.
It's cracked.
It don't matter. Listen, that's fine. That's what wood does.
Oh no.
This is
Well,
number 2 grain. 1, 2, 3, 3.5 by 3.5. You can't go wrong with that. That's a good piece of wood. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut the camera, clean this stuff up. We're gonna come back and probably be much, much more sweatier. We are back, and like I said, much more sweatier because we've cleaned out this big area, but we did find this stuff over here, and you're gonna use this for like, we already probably gonna get a tabletop planer, right? Because they are rough cut cedar planks. And you actually enjoy woodworking, you just haven't had the space to do it. Now with this place we own here, you'll have the space, and you wanna keep these, and what is your plan with these?
I don't know yet, but I will have a plan.
You're gonna like paint something on, like plane them out nice and smooth and paint?
I don't know. I gotta look up some stuff.
Look
to
up
get
some Pinterest.
Inspiration.
Get some inspo.
Yeah.
Now these right here are just huge cedar. I don't know what you're gonna do with these.
That's a nice piece of wood. Look at that.
That's a heavy piece of wood. I'll tell you that right now. And remember they said, oh, termites don't eat cedar? What is that? See it? That's termites.
That could be termites.
Uh-huh. I mean, not live termites, obviously.
Right.
But look at the cool, like, if you clean that out, see like the inside, how cool that looks? It looks pretty neat.
Like epoxy in there?
You can put epoxy in there and have an epoxy, whatever. We found that big pegboard right there that you're gonna keep and probably use.
Yep.
So again, I mean, just what we have here, if like, I know it takes a lot of time to plane these out and for you to do them, but you could probably sell this stuff with your art. I mean, what? A couple hundred, maybe 500, 600 bucks, something like that. I got some metal pipe here, some more wood. This guy's a riot. We asked him to come to work today to sweep up. He's over here playing with pipe. It's ridiculous. We did find the oar or the paddle to this. We do have the seat too, and that just ups the value. Still, I think we can get 300 bucks for that. Fishing kayaks are way more expensive than regular kayaks. Just a regular kayak, a fishing kayak's more. Pallets, we only need 1 or 2 of them, so we're gonna probably get rid of or give away for free the rest of them. Daniel, you're a mess, you know that? And we also did find a baby one of these that you're gonna use in your greenhouse for tables. So we don't have to buy any tables for the greenhouse. That just saved us some money. You think they're cute though? Are you gonna like paint them?
I don't know. We'll have to see.
We'll have to see. A lot of projects going on here.
Man.
You know what this is? This is Kayla's project. You would think that she wouldn't like this type of locker because it's full of like wooden tools. That's not true. You're a big wooden tool person.
Yeah.
You enjoy it. All right, moving over here. This is already a built shelf.
That's nice.
Yeah, we're gonna keep this and put like hardware on this inside the eBay barn.
Yeah.
Or you could use it to put your seedlings. So stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and keep this. We have the space now to keep stuff. We got caught throwing a whole bunch of stuff away and then we're just rebuying stuff. The hitch, probably not worth a whole bunch. These are some massive tow hooks. I don't know what to, but they're probably worth 25 bucks. I mean, that's a big, you're towing something big with that. So the shelf, that shelf right there is gonna save us probably 25 to 50 bucks, probably more than that if you buy it new. You have a jack down here that's pretty much worthless. It is busted from Pro Lift, so that's gonna be just scrap metal. And then that down there is no good. We'll go ahead and pull out this bad boy next into the light. Now I think this thing is full of stuff, so we'll get you. You're very good at backing up and walking.
Thanks.
All right. Now this is our bin, and these bins cost $100, but this one's ours. So if you ever see them in a storage unit, they are worth a whole bunch of money.
It's definitely been worth it though, for sure.
Oh yeah, these bins, waterproof big bins, they are great. All right, so, yep, Dad packed this. I haven't seen any of this stuff. What is that? Comet. We have Comet Germany. Oh, what do you got? Oh, that's missing some, but that's okay. These are a whole bunch of like little Dremel things. See, like very like professional Dremel attachments for like every. I don't know why there would be so many different sizes and shapes though. Huh.
Yeah, that is odd.
Or they're tiny little umbrellas for ants and like sunshades that they can use. That's actually kind of what it looks like. All right, and that's from Comet Germany. I'm guessing that's what all these are. Here's another one. No, these are from Brasler, West Germany. So these are older ones. Oh. If you're doing some very specific dremeling,
Yeah.
this is probably pretty good.
That looks really cool. You could make designs and
Yeah, you could probably also sell these in lots, I'm thinking. Oh, this one's all busted. No, it's not. It's just the glue came out of it. And these are like little metal guys. And how you would sell these would 100% be on eBay, and then you would do them as lots and just take good pictures, and you would say incomplete sets. But, I mean, even as incomplete sets, I have no idea. We might actually have to look some of these up because I don't know that brand Comet. And that's the other brand. And these are from West Germany, and the other ones are from Germany. There's a whole bunch of them. Like nowadays, Dremel stuff is, I mean, it's not super expensive, but some bits are very expensive.
especially if they're like specialty. I would
Yeah,
think.
I don't know. I actually,
Like, what is that? That is like tiny.
yeah,
It almost looks like a
like a needle.
needle.
And that spins. So this has got to be like hardened steel. If not, they would just snap off if it's soft steel. We'll have to look these up actually. Maybe on screen we'll look these up because they could be worth a decent amount of money. Director, manager, they're buying them straight from, yeah, just more of them. Like if you go right now and you probably buy like a set of these at the Home Depot or something that's a good quality, it's probably 30 bucks, I would think. I don't know. And then you got more. That almost looks like a complete set. Now it's missing a couple here and down there. Yeah, you would definitely sell these as incomplete sets, for sure. Definitely
Some more
for
of those. Oh wow, those are like.
they move. Huh. I don't know why. I mean, That's some fine machining.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I don't.
Learning something new today.
Learning something new. Got another one. Same of, just different ones, but basically the same. I'm gonna have to look these up real quick. Just give it a little gander, see how much, because we do need 1,000. I mean, like we bought this thing for I think very close to $1,100. So we got to get that much money back. I don't think we're at that now. So let's take a look real quick on the old computer box in your hand. All right, these are for like getting burrs out of something, right? And the new ones made in Germany, just between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15 of them are going for 75 bucks. This one, a pack of 5 of this is $50.
Do they sell for that?
Well, let's see. There's 28 listed. I'm gonna say they do so because they're very specialty type of things. All right, 19 bucks, lot of 4. US, Germany, dental, dentist drills, burrs. You ain't sticking no dental thing. Is that for dentistry work? Stop. Okay, that's not them. That's not the Comet ones. These up here are the Comet ones. See, 20 bucks. Man, if each one of these are worth, I think probably $50 or more, honestly, right? Because this right here would be like 20 bucks. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Each one of those might be worth $100 a piece.
You ain't putting that in somebody's mouth.
No, there's no way that this is dental work. That's insane. That's what you feel like when you're going to the dentist, though.
Oh, yeah. Some of these tools I could see, like that one. That looks like a root canal all day.
That looks like root canals. You're gonna give people nightmares now. Everybody's gonna go to bed thinking, "Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have a root canal."
I've never had a root canal, but I feel like that's what.
All right, here's a huge lot here, right? But they're not as old as these, and they're going for 400, and it's less than this. I think this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's $800 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
I really do. I think each one of these are worth $100. For sure. This is the old West Germany and Germany stuff. They don't even sell them anymore. Ha qualita. Daniel.
Bird out there looking at you.
Bird out there looking at me. Said, son, it is early morning. I'm out here getting worms. Early. Bird. Worms.
You still got this.
Oh, I still got that. I'm so excited. Okay, so we got 800s right there. That's not too shabby. That's pretty good. Dry box. We can actually, oh, if there's like stuff in here for fishing.
We could just lot it all together.
We could lot it in a kit and sell it all together.
I like your thinking.
Like you're thinking. People are probably thinking that too. Listen, we're reading your comments. You all say, just lot stuff together. We're listening to you now. Just a...
Hey, that goes to a pegboard.
Pegboard, yep. That's a fishing vest. Got a frog coming out of here. Or no, what would that be? A crawdad? Crawdaddy? Isn't that what they're called? What? Here is a... What is that? I've never, in all my time, seen this. Do you know what this is? No. I think that's an adapter to...
For another battery?
Yeah, because this is like a stick battery that's jammed in there, and then they adapted it to a 12-volt battery. That's interesting. This is in rough condition. That might be worth 10 bucks.
I would not use that.
She looks like a fire hazard. Yeah. You got a nice little Die Hard. Quick start. These things are always good to have, and usually the Die Hard ones sell for about 20 bucks. Easy. Stick battery, Die Hard, probably not worth a whole bunch of money there. Look at this thing.
Huh.
That thing is nice. That's a good saw right there.
That is a nice saw.
Probably never use it, but definitely keep it. That's probably worth 10 bucks. Oh, these are so good to have.
So nice.
Man, you find you a whole bunch of zip ties. I needed some zip ties. We were out. We threw away just so much stuff when we moved, and it was a terrible idea. This right here, pipe wrench, probably from Rigid. No, not from Rigid. No, heavy duty, just pipe wrench, not worth a whole bunch, couple bucks on that one. What is this? LED guide plate? Huh? What are we looking at here? It is actually very heavy. Model ZHZLB100H54B LED driver.
It's like you would lay something on it to...
User manual. English. I don't...
What are you doing with this?
I have no idea.
Probably not going to tell us how to use it.
No, it's just in a whole bunch of different languages. I actually don't know what you would do with this. 100 watt LED guide plate. I don't know. We'll look it up. It seems like it's high quality. Just by with the back of it. There's a big thing in the back that's made of like billet aluminum. So usually stuff made out of aluminum is expensive. I don't know, I just kind of made that up. Then we have a caulk gun. Caulk guns are good to have. Me and Dad we weren't fighting over a caulk gun the other day, but he said that I stole his caulk gun. I said that it was mine. It just looked just like his caulk gun that I borrowed 10 years ago and never gave back to him. So now we both can have a caulk gun. That's a nice little saw right there.
That's a nice little...
You can have that. You got a wire brush. We were looking for a wire brush yesterday. Didn't have one. There you go. Little thing here, that's for like AC, I think, for a car. You got some caulk. Caulk is good. You know how much caulk is nowadays? $5 to $10 a thing, right? You're looking at me like, that's some good caulk. That's gonna save us 10 bucks, $5. There's another $5 tub of caulk. You got STP, this ain't worth nothing. That's a car filter, air filter. And you have whatever this thing is, what is that? Non-metallic, non-phosphorus.
Air conditioner disconnect.
Air conditioner disconnect. That could be worth 10 bucks. Anything that has to do with any type of construction nowadays is just extremely expensive. This looks like motor mounts to a car. Polyurethane motor mounts to a car. Pretty sure that's what that is. All right, we have a bag and a beanie. And all right, down in here, you got something that goes for sheetrock or sanding. You have like a PlayStation controller, which is kind of out of place. Got some other wires in here. Got a PlayStation 3 game. It's in there. That's probably like $5. All right, no saw in there. Here's a weight, but it's missing all the weights. This is something you would use, I think, for machine work. Something that's super heavy. Wait a second. Is that's that heavy? Why would they make that? I don't know what that is. This is like a solid block of metal. That's crazy. There's no... It's missing everything, so it's not worth anything. Ow!
Oh.
So heavy, it hit me. Scared me to death. All right, moving on.
Daniel's laughing at you.
Daniel's like, hey, what are you doing over there? LED desk light, ultra thin. That's pretty nice. Probably not worth a whole bunch. Then you do have a lot of Dremels here. And you do have like the batteries. This battery would go in there. Then this would be the Dremel. I don't think that they're worth a whole bunch. They might be worth like $5 to $10. And then nothing inside of there. Some more pipe wrenches, crowbars. Ooh. Do you have any idea what that is? Something for wood, maybe?
Yeah, because it's got pieces of wood. It's almost like a shaver.
Like a shaver type of thing? It's not sharp though. Oh, that's sharp.
Oh.
Okay, so it's a hand.
Oh. Okay.
Like a older hand plane or something. It's all chipped up on it, but I've never seen one. We'll take a Google lens of it and see how much it is. And look at all the caulk. This is all brand new caulk too. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, another $20 in caulk. This?
No, at the bottom.
This is Bosch.
Bosch.
Nothing. This is a E13 and X motor something surge lightning spike protector X motor type ECM motors. Could be worth something. Made in the US of A from Zebra HVAC. So maybe he worked on HVAC stuff. Got a big old thermal circuit breaker. I know nothing when it comes to electricity stuff. Oh my goodness, I needed one of these. This is so funny. See, this is gonna save me 20 bucks. These are 20 bucks. We needed this to take the trim when we were looking for termites. Didn't have one. I ruined all the trim because I used my big flat bar. Now I got a little baby flat bar.
Well, hopefully we don't have to do
Hopefully we
that.
don't have to search for termites anymore. But you never know what life will give you. Sometimes it gives you termites. Sometimes it gives you lemons. All right, what do we got in here? Got a whole bunch of buzz baits. Definitely bass fishermen. 100%. 100% on that. I don't know the value of that, to be quite honest with you. But it could be something. We could lot them up, or we could go ahead and just put it with the kayak stuff and just sell it as a huge set.
Daniel!
Oh no, don't show him. Oh. That's Daniel's brother.
Oh no.
Don't show Daniel. Daniel, don't look. Look away. He cried. All right, you have a timer? Pretty nice programmable timer. That's pretty good. This looks like they...
Oh, those are nice.
These are nice waders. What are these? Are these my size? No, they look a little bit too big. Waders are nice. Game-winning wader size 12. Is that a woman's? Or no, 12 goes with the foot. That's right.
Those are nice.
Actually, they're not like ruined. No. And they don't seem like, waders are one of those things that, man, they can get funky, right? They can be a funky smelling type of thing. These look pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we'll look those up. They could be worth probably 20, 30 bucks, if maybe even a little bit more. The Swiss Alps. So he's definitely a hunter. For sure.
Oh, is that like
Snow
warm?
gear, yeah. Oh, you might fit those. I could
I don't know. It looks a little short in the legs.
Looks a little short in the legs. Just wear you some big old boots. You know what I'm saying? I got some more stuff. We could, because the neighbors can see us, we could start wearing this.
You're ridiculous.
And then they couldn't see us. And I could sneak up on Daniel. This is nice Remington pair of pants. What is going on with this?
It's got a hole in it.
It's got a hole in it. Oh,
Big
yeah.
old hole.
Something
Attacked
attacked
him.
him. Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll just put
something
that over there.
happened there. Then you got a hat right there that's camo, hard to see. Got a little scraper because probably when he was starting his truck, couldn't see nothing, right? Isn't that what that is? Got some binos here because he was probably trying to look for the deer, right? These are actually pretty nice. We can sell these things on. Yeah, Tasco's not a huge brand, but it's not a bad brand. That'd probably go for a couple bucks. Got some scent killer, got some socks. This is basically your starter kit to going out there and hunting. Got a face mask. That looks like another pair of pants. Got a flag. And that's it. And a pair of gloves. So what is this right here? No stinking bugs. I'm gonna put this on Daniel. He gets the bugs so bad. We are missing the Carhartt. Maybe there's a whole bunch of Carhartt in here. That'd be sweet. So that's not too shabby right there now. That's pretty good. Oh my gosh, this is heavy. All right, whoa, watch stuff now. This bin, this is our bin. So Dad threw everything in here. And everybody's probably like, why'd you make your dad work so hard? Listen, I'm gonna tell you what happened. But I had to leave for a little bit. And Dad got a lot of work done when I was gone. Just for a second,
Everybody's going to want to know the story.
Ring toss. Might go live one day and tell you the story what happened on the day of the tool shed. The ANWP bucket organizer. That's pretty nice.
Did you say A&W?
No, I said AMP. A bug went in my, I need that bug spray. Bug went in my ear.
Is it an M?
AWP.
Okay.
HP. Horsepower. So it was jamming out. I like it. Jamming. All right. So far, not a whole bunch of money in here. Got a little lights. Probably does not work. Yeah, it needs a power cord, I think. They're nice to have, little LEDs. I got a screwdriver. I'm not seeing, oh, what is this? Is this spray paint? Oh, yeah. You know what spray paint is nowadays?
Gloss black.
Gloss black spray paint. No drip. No runs. No errors. That's debatable. You ever see me spray paint? That's 5 times stronger, no peel, gloss black, fresh drying, a maximum rust protection, any surfaces. If you go to Home Depot, that's why I'm so jazzed up about it. You go to Home Depot, it's $10.
Yeah.
10 bucks. This is $60. Nope, there's only 5 of them. 50 bucks in paint, easy. And we'll use it. Gloss black, who doesn't use gloss black paint? First aid kit, probably very important with all this saws and stuff and things. Yeah, it's a good first aid kit. This is actually a defibrillator. Look. Clear! Bah! I actually trained on defibrillation. Well, I was. Trained in defibrillation, and I could actually shove that thing in your nose to help you breathe. Not the technical term for it.
Let me shove this thing in your nose so you can breathe.
Yeah, that's what. When you were down, I'd be like, I'm shoving this little swizzle stick in your nose so you can breathe. You'd be like, please,
Oh,
give me an EMT. Get this cop out of here. This is a load cell simulator. So this would probably be for loading some sort of battery cell to make sure that it's working, I would assume. I don't see where it would light up if it's not working. Code yellow. This might be good to have. I don't know what it is or what it would be used for. Oh, it's probably for like HVAC stuff. Yeah, we don't get involved in that. We'll look it up. It might still be worth some money. All this is eBay gold, though, to be quite honest with you. Oh, man, is that big hammer drill? Shut your mouth. We'll get to that. That's a good-looking drill. Got a lock. It's nice. And some bolts. All the bolts, too, we're going to save. And because, look, this chain, that's a good, that's actually...
That's nice.
Nah, I mean, we'll keep it because we could use it for something. That ain't a good pulling chain, though.
No.
Nah, it's... I don't know what you would
hang
actually...
stuff with that.
Yeah, you could hang stuff with it for sure. Oh, this is nice. It's a hot wire thing from Klein. These things are worth their weight. Anytime we actually have another one, we'll keep this one. This is where you're looking for hot wires. Beep. See? Look at that. Brownie points.
I'm a hot wire.
You're a hot wire, especially in the morning. All right. This is all types of stuff here. Does this open up? Nothing in there. And then you got some just tape here, some hooks. Watch out for hooks and things. So
What is that thing in there? What's that?
I think it's line, where he was taking line off of a reel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He did the same. I do that too, and then you just kind of throw away the bit that you're using because you can't get the line off of it. I get this. This might be actually my storage unit. This is nice.
Ooh.
It's a nice pen. She all jammed up. Well, she ain't jammed up, but we have to take that old braid off. It's some old braid. Here, it's already lost its color. That takes a lot. All right, see if she works. Oh, she ain't locked up. Woo, that's nice right there. So this will be on Whatnot. Pen Fierce 4000. That's a good reel. We actually have 3 of these reels, and they're nice. That is a good looking reel. Headlamp, can't go wrong with a headlamp. Pair of snips, man, see like this right here? This is saving us money because we need some snips. At the store, they're 10 bucks. Put it to the bottom. Some nails, oh, screws. Mine are loose. Rigid, I wonder what's in here. Oh, nice. This is a big old, see, this is not an old unit. I saw how far behind they were, and it wasn't that far behind on the payment, honestly. This is a 1/2 inch, and the rigid ones are nice. This is the X4. The model number is kind of ripped off of, it's a R86010, 18 volt. Impact. I mean, this is like an impact. This is something you'd be taking lugs off with or drilling some big bolts with. And it does come with a DeWalt. It's not the same thing. Dad actually uses DeWalt, so we give all our DeWalt stuff to him. That's actually a good pickup right there. That could be worth 50, 60 bucks. Got some things in here. These are these no name brand? Yep, no name brand, so they're not worth a whole bunch of money there. And you got, it's got my name on it. Husky. That's probably not worth a whole bunch. Husky made in USA stuff's not terrible, but it still will sell. And these are Makita. Dang, it's a shame we're missing a couple. I've never seen Makita. I didn't even know Makita made sockets. That's weird. All right, cool. Man, that's not too shabby right there. Again, we only paid 1,100 bucks for this. Got another one of these little rope things. Got a screwdriver. Good grief, this is heavy. All thread rods. Is that what's in there? All thread's expensive nowadays. Actually, like, I know I keep saying this, and y'all are probably like, would you shut up? We get things are expensive. Just because we're working on our house, we are really understanding the expense. Yeah, look at them all threads. You know what you can do with that?
No.
You can thread all things. You're like, why would you need that? That's good.
What do you need it for?
You can use all threads for anything. I can't think of something off the top of my head, but you can use it for something.
I will just take your word for it.
Yeah. Oh, you could use these for your clamping your wood. So these could be for your woodworking shop. Irwin's, it's not a bad brand. Irwin, I think, is Lowe's. Or I could be wrong. Could be Home Depot. This thing right here is legit. It is corded, but it's a big old, it's not that heavy duty of a hammer drill. Actually, this is just a drill. Is this not a hammer drill? Hex grip. These are the newer ones too. It has the anti-vibration on it, and it is a R5011. So I thought this was going to be a hammer drill. I see how it has 2 settings on it, but I'm not seeing the word hammer or a picture of the hammer. I just see 2 settings. So it might just be a big old drill, which is still good. We can still drill things, but this will probably be sold. Could sell for probably 40 or 50 bucks. And sometimes I'm way off on my guesses. So at the bottom is probably a real closer thing. These are pulleys to a car. They're not worth anything. Because there's a reason why he took them off. And then you have some strappage here. You have an 18-volt battery from Rigid, probably not worth a whole bunch. There's a hammer. You have a DeWalt. You have a DeWalt fork. It's probably worth some decent money. And then Eagle Claw, nothing going on in there. You do have, this looks like it's broken, or he was trying to, what are you doing here?
I just tape the cord to it.
Just tape the cord to it, really? Let me untape it. I'll lose that and probably want it later. That's a nice little DeWalt thing there. If it works, it's probably worth, I don't know, 10 bucks, 20 bucks.
Now, is that just a radio? Like
just a radio. Yep, just a portable radio. You put the 20 volt in the back. And then you got a light, no LED lighting. You have a flashlight. What is this? Master lock. That's pretty nice. And then you got some baits. Used though. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and end this video, but we do want to go ahead and again promote our meet and greet on July 5th at 10 to 2 at the Bounty Hunters Emporium. We know that it is, again, very short notice on this, but if you're in the area on July 4th weekend, we will be there again July 5th at Bounty Hunters Emporium. That is in Surfside Beach, South Carolina, 29576. And I'm creaking a little bit. It's actually my knee. I need to oil my knee up. Did we find any oil in here? Probably not. We're gonna be here, Mom and Dad's gonna be here, and even maybe Daniel will show up. So we do not know, but if you do come out, we do really appreciate it to say hey to us. And also they're also celebrating some stuff there. So it's just gonna be not just us, there's like a big event going on. So it should be and will be a really good time. How we sell all this stuff and then like how you're gonna use all this wood will be on our second channel, our vlog channel. All those links are down below. We do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, comment down below. Like the video, you know I will always catch you on the next one.